Okay, so good morning, everyone. I believe we are now settled. It's about 7:15. We're giving people some time to log in and just to get settled. So I'll start by introducing myself. My name is Barbara Kavugwi Mahaya. I'm an e-learning support specialist at the e-campus of Maseno University, and I've been attached to the School of Medicine in terms of supporting the school towards on this journey we are taking, which is to develop e-learning content. At the school, I work closely with Dr. Angela. She's our LSA, and I've already received quite the nominations for the school champions, who will be taking charge of supporting also. So we'll have a team of support for the school. Now, for yesterday's training, we had an opportunity to interact with the pedagogy experts. And for those who are not able to make it to the meeting has been recorded, and I will share the link to the entire team. Now, the pedagogy experts are going to also be reviewing our work as we are working on our online courses. Yeah, Dr. Kennedy, we've already started. I hope you can all hear me. I hope my audio is okay. If it's not okay on your end, you can just notify me on the chat. Okay. So yesterday we had an interaction with the pedagogy experts, and the pedagogy experts will also be going through our work as we are developing the online courses. As we continue to do our work, they'll also be coming in to advise. On the matters of the special needs, the pedagogy experts will also be at hand to support us in areas where we have students with special needs, and we may need to do any form of adaptation of our courses to support them. They will also be at hand to do that. Now, for today, we want to go through the navigation of the learning management system. Apart from just navigating, I want us to go deep into how we are going to edit our content on our course spaces. For those who are new, I know quite a number of you, Dr. Bonuke was creating for you accounts. So this might be your first time to log in into our learning management system. I am going to start with a short virtual tour of the learning management system. So I have shared on screen our learning management system. So to be able to access the learning management system, the URL is elearning.maseno.ac.ke. That is the URL. So it would be good if you can save that on your browser. You can have it just bookmarked on your browser. So it's elearning.maseno.ac.ke. Once you have been able to put that on your URL, the learning management system should be able to load. What you're able to see on screen is our learning management system. On the top right corner, there is a link where you're going to log in, and you put in your username and password. I know Dr. Bonuke has been sharing our usernames and passwords, so most of us should be having our username and password. When you've logged in successfully, you should be able to see your name appearing. Like you can see on screen, my name is appearing, Barbara Kavugwi. And being an administrator, the system always notifies me of the number of failed login attempts. Now, the other question someone may ask is, how am I able to edit my profile? Because one of the things that will require you to do on the platform is to be able to edit your profile. On the top right corner where your name is appearing, there will be a drop down. On that drop down, there are options that are available. The first one is dashboard. The next one is profile. The next one is grades. Then we have messages and preferences. Now, to access the courses you're teaching, you will access, or you're facilitating or developing, you will access them from the dashboard. I know quite a number of you, if you log in and look at your dashboard, we've been populating the courses that the HODs have assigned to you on the dashboard. So you should be able to see the courses listed on your dashboard. So the dashboard is the space whereby you're going to be accessing your courses from. So once you see your courses are listed, for you to open them, you simply click on the course and the content of the course will be opened. Right? If you want to go back to the dashboard, you simply click on where your profile picture is appearing, click on dashboard again, and you'll be able to go back to the dashboard. Now the dashboard is divided into three. First of all, it has two categories: timeline and courses. So as you will be facilitating the courses or teaching the courses, you're going to create learning activities, and you're going to put dates, due dates for the students to submit their work or for the learning activities. So the timeline will be like a personal diary. It will be listing for you the activities that you have created on your courses and the timeline or the due dates of those particular activities. The next tab, which is courses, is a list of the courses that you are facilitating. So this dashboard is like a personal, this is your personal space where the courses are organized or managed. The courses are going to be organized in three. There's going to be past, which are courses you taught in the past. For those of you who have taught at the eCampus for quite some time, you should be able to see some of the courses you taught in the previous years. That's Dr. Bonoke, Dr. Okomo. Those who have been teaching for public health, you should be able to see the public health courses in the past. We don't delete courses on the site. We only archive them, because that data, sometimes a student will come and say, I did this course at a given time and I have missing marks. So it will always help for you to always go back to your past courses and check whether the student did the CAT, whether they participated in the learning and all that, okay? Under future, we usually put courses that you are developing for future semesters. And then, of course, in progress are the current courses that you are facilitating or developing. So that is how the dashboard is organized, okay? So when you log in, as you are logged in, you can consult your dashboard right now. And we have been enrolling you in courses that you have been appointed to develop. So kindly just confirm that the courses that you have been appointed to develop are appearing on your dashboard. If they are not, you notify me. You can send me a WhatsApp message and just say, indicate I am Dr. So-and-so. I've been appointed to develop the following courses, but I cannot find them on my dashboard. And please indicate the course code and title so that we can be able to enroll you. My colleagues are working on enrolling as the list was coming in. We have been enrolling them one by one. So right now we are working in the Department of Human Anatomy, and we are hoping to complete the enrollment for the department by close of business. I have not received some allocations from some departments, so kindly for the HODs who have not provided the allocation, provide the allocation so that we can fast track in enrolling the lecturers on the courses they are developing. Okay, so that is it about the dashboard. Let me move to the next part, which is very important, which is preferences. Now, under preferences, you're able to change a few things about your profile or your user account on the system. The first one is edit profile. So if you want to edit your profile, that is upload a profile picture, which we recommend, and put up a profile description, you'll be able to do it from here. I also received complaints that we've not put the titles right for some of you. You can be able, the order of names, the way your names are appearing, the email that you're using on the system, you'd like to change it. So you can do all that from here. So you can change your name, your names, you can put a title, you can change your email address, and then you can put up a description, a profile description, which we expect all of you to do. So in your profile, indicate who you are in terms of your role in Maseno. So you're a faculty member in School of Medicine, department of this and that, your academic qualifications. That is very helpful because when the students come to the site, they would like to know more about you. And the way they can do that is by reading your profile. So give us your academic qualifications, where you studied, your research interests, projects that you're undertaking, supervision areas that you are interested in terms, and if you're comfortable, you can tell us something small about your family. So generally, you can put up a short profile about yourself, because when the students will be coming online, they will be clicking on your name to view your profile. And not only the students, but the system has a variety of users, including faculty from other institutions who are doing research with us. And you never know, this is an academic platform which you can connect with someone based on how you have structured your profile. Then you can upload your profile picture. So to upload your profile picture, just click on this add link. choose, then browse on your computer for a picture, upload that file, and then automatically the system will update your profile picture. So kindly, let's try working on our profiles by close of business today. After you've put in all that information, you can click update profile. This way your profile will be updated. The other preferences that you can change is including you want to change your password. Currently, we've given you the default password, which your password is your email. So you may want to change that. So you can change your password from here. Preferred language, let's keep it at English because that's the language you have set on the server for the system. Forum preferences. This is very important because as you will be teaching online, the system will be flooding your email with a lot of notifications from the system. So anytime a student posts on the profile, you will be getting quite a lot of emails from the system. So you may need to set preferences for the forums. So what the one I like, the one I prefer in terms of the email, I like this one, complete daily email with, sorry, that's the last one, subject, daily email with subject only. So the system will only send you one email once a day, and then it will just create for you links to the forums that students have posted that need your attention. Because what will be happening is the students will be posting a lot when you will be facilitating the course, especially for those who have very large classes. You will be receiving so many emails, not from the system. So you'd want to manage that so that your email is not flooded by emails from Maseno e-learning portal. You can set the forum preference to having one daily email, and then it just gives you a link to the subjects of the forums so that you can just glance through, and then you can click on your email and it takes you to the portal, to the specific course that the students have posted in the forums. Yeah. In terms of forum tracking, yes, tell the system to highlight to you the new forum posts, because students will be posting questions for you, so that maybe you logged in yesterday and you just want to come in and you just want the system to highlight to you the new forum posts that are pending, that need your attention. So you can do that. So in the preferences page, you can set a lot of your personal, this is like you're customizing your personal user account on the system. So you can change a lot of the preferences from here. Now, let me go back to the homepage of the LMS. For those who are new, let's take a short virtual tour of the learning management system. Now, every section that we have created on the learning management system has a certain philosophy that guides it. For example, when you log in on our homepage, what you realize on the top section is we have put virtual rooms for the DVCs and VC. Because of COVID-19, quite a number of meetings are taking place virtually. And because we have this facility on our platform that allows for virtual meetings, we have set up virtual meeting spaces for the VC and the DVC. The second, quick links. These are what we call quick links, are links to help the students to quickly navigate the system. So here we have a quick link to My Courses, so that once the students log in and click My Courses, the system automatically takes them to the dashboard and they're able to view the courses and access the courses that they are learning that semester. We have a link for module registration, where students, especially for our eCampus students, they're able to register for modules before we enroll them, because the process at the eCampus is that you must register for a module before the module is added to your dashboard. So this is the place where they register for modules. This is where they interact with our fee payment account, eCampus accountant on fee payment. And because of this COVID-19, and we are running so many workshops for schools, we have set up a repository for where we put recordings for videos, for trainings, more so for the lecturers to support them as they are doing content development. So this is the link for school online content development training. But for School of Medicine, don't worry about it. I am putting it within our own School of Medicine virtual meeting room, where we are currently. So that I'm customizing specifically for School of Medicine to have their own. We have learner support spaces. So these are forums we have set up where number one, the first forum is to post announcements to the students. So this is our virtual notice board. We have a space where we have put in on-campus students. so that on-campus students are able to post questions and interact with us from this forum. We have the complaints and compliments forum. This is managed by quality assurance, where students are able to post their compliments and their complaints. And then, of course, we have the admin forum for the director eCampus, where the director posts notices. So when you will be teaching online, once students actively begin to learn online, these forums would be a good place you can visit regularly to just check on what is happening at the eCampus. So this is our notice board to the students and also to faculty. We have set up a library. So the electronic databases that Maseno subscribes to, we have structured them on our LMS, so you can access them from here. Then we have a series of past papers categorized by school. Currently, we have none for School of Medicine. So maybe after this content development phase is finished, we will need to structure a place where School of Medicine students can be able to get past papers in this section. We have our librarian who's always updating open educational resources that are useful to the institution. And then we have a forum where you can ask the librarian in case you're having challenges accessing the electronic databases, past papers, OER, or you just need guidance on how to access materials on the library, or the virtual library. So we have a lady called Rosemary Obat, who manages the questions that are coming in on the Ask the Librarian. Now we have a section for Staff Center. For you specifically, our focus is on Dean's Meeting Room. So we have set up the Dean's Meeting Room, and then under Dean's Meeting Room, we have a Dean's Meeting Room for each school, and we've been actively using it. So if once you click on the Dean's Meeting Room, you should be able to access the School of Medicine virtual meeting room where we are. So that is a virtual tour of our learning management system, the homepage. Before I move to the courses, let me just share the library space so that you can be able to appreciate how the library space looks like. Okay, so this is our library space that has been set up with the links to the library. So here, these are the links to the open access. These are links to the databases that Maseno subscribes to. These are links to open access resources. And then we have past examination papers that are categorized by school. Now, School of Maths, School of Public Health, School of Arts, School of Planning, School of Education, and School of Computing, they've been having courses at the eCampus for quite some time. So we have been able to structure for them the past papers for their school. So my ask is that I would really like to have past papers, if I can get soft copy of past papers from School of Medicine, so that I can be able to create a section for School of Medicine. And then from that section, I'll be able to structure the past papers, maybe by year or by year. And then all our students are enrolled in this space, so they'll be able to access past papers. That will really be helpful to them as they're learning online. We have a forum where you can ask the librarian. As I indicated, our librarian is called Rosemary Obat. So she keeps interacting with our students whenever they ask questions about how to get resources. So as you will be teaching online, maybe there is a certain ebook that you'd like posted on the library so that the students can use it and you can make reference to it when the students are doing your course. So Rosemary, you can always post the questions here for Rosemary, and Rosemary will be able to answer that question. Now, in terms of accessing the e-library, I will ensure that all of you are able to access it because I need to enroll you in this space, in the library space. Okay, so that is it about the library. Maybe before I move to our online courses, in terms of how to build our online courses, we can pick some questions or some reactions from the team. Okay, so if there are no questions, then I can move to the courses that we are developing. So I made reference to the fact that we are working on enrolling you to the courses that you are developing. So in this instance, I am just projecting, this is a course space we have created for MGS 800. It's under Department of Human Anatomy. As I indicated, currently I'm working with the Department of Human Anatomy to ensure that the lecturers have been enrolled. So this is how the courses that you're going to be developing are going to look like. We have created a course template for each one of your courses. So when you go to the dashboard and you click on the courses from your dashboard, the course will open up. So you're supposed to update each of these courses content for the topics of your courses across all from topic 1 all to the last topic. So the question is, how do I update this information? Okay, like this particular course is being developed by Dr. Willis Oyeko. As you notice, we have already enrolled you in the course MGS 800, so you should be able to access it from your dashboard. So if Dr. Willis is ready to upload their material, so what is he supposed to do? Number 1, this course is in view mode. So the first thing you need to do is you need to convert the course into editing mode so that you can edit it. So how do you go about converting your course into editing mode? Step number 1, there is this icon that is appearing here. You see where the mouse, my mouse is hovering on the screen. On the top right corner of the screen, we have this particular icon, which should be appearing on all your courses, because we have given you editing rights on your courses. So when you click on this, there's an option called Turn Editing On. It is the second option. Click on it. So when you click on it, what will happen is that your course will be moved into editing mode. And to know that your course is in editing mode, the editing icons will be appearing all over your course, right? So you can see the editing icons are appearing all over the course. Let me just delete the extra forums. Okay. So now your course is ready to be edited. The course, you're going to start by editing the course information. Here, this is what we refer to as the general course information before you move to the topics. So in the most of the information you'll be updating in the general course information will be coming from the course outline. I know you already have the course outline for the course you're developing. So here we want to edit this information. The first information you will edit is the course details. So for you to edit this section, for each section you want to edit, like for example, this particular section I want to edit, there will always be a corresponding edit link on the right side of the screen. So let me edit this section. So this course is MGS 800. That's the course code. The course title is, Dr. Willis, you can help me. The course title of MGS 800 is?
It is surgical anatomy.
Surgical anatomy, like that.
Yeah.
And then the name of the lecturer is Dr. Willis, who?
Oyeko.
Oyeko.
Actually, I've started it. You can flash what I've done.
Oh, you've already started. So let me have a look at what you've done. So let me not save that. You have edited on this section?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm refreshing the screen. I can't be able to see it. Or are you doing it on a different course? Let me just once you have edited, scroll down and click save and return to course. Are you able to see it? Scroll down on the page where you're editing and click save and return to course. So after you've edited this, just click save changes. Here. Once you do that, we will be able to see it on our end. Okay, so while Dr. Willis is editing this section, you can start editing the other sections also. So the next section is this introduction. So we've given a generic introduction. Welcome to this unit. Before proceeding to the topic section, take time to read through the course information in the link below. You will be required to take part in the Getting to Know You activity in the social forum, where you're expected to introduce yourself and state your expectations. So that is a generic introduction we've given to all courses. You can edit the information. Maybe you want to provide further information in your introduction to the course. You can do that. Like, for example, you can say, welcome to this unit, and then you comma MGS 800. So you can customize the welcome message as you wish. Okay. So once you've customized this particular section of your course, click Save and Return to Course. Right. So every time you edit a section, always make sure that you save. I'm waiting for Dr. Willis to save this in the course details so that we can see it on the screen. Once you've edited this, you need now to edit the course information. This particular place written course information. So to edit the course information, notice I told you for every item that you want to edit, there's a corresponding edit link on the right side of the screen. So for you to edit course information, the edit is here. So click Edit Settings. Once you link Edit Settings, you're now able to update this information of your course. This is the general course information. So put an introduction to the course, put the course goals for the course, put in the course description. And notice this information you will find from the course outline. Put in the required readings. These are the books that the students that are required, the course books for this particular course. Describe to us how the students are going to be assessed. If you're going to have projects, how you're going to assess them. You need to describe to the learners here. I would like to hear from you. What kind of assessments that you usually give for your course? Dr. Willis, now that we are on your course, we will be using you to guide us on this. What kind of assessments or assignments or projects do you usually run for this course? Dr. Willis, are you with us? I hope we haven't lost him.
All right, I didn't unmute. Sorry.
Okay, it's okay. So we want to use your course as an example to guide us, because we are looking at how we are going to edit our courses. So yes. You're going to give an introduction to the course, general introduction, an overview to the course here. You're going to state the learning outcomes. Remember yesterday, Dr. Rabari took us through the process of writing expected learning outcome. So here you're going to write, upon completing this course, you will be able to, then you state the learning outcomes here for the course. Put in a description. This one you can get from the course outline. List the required readings, the core books, the course books. You're going to list them here. Here, you can describe the projects and assignments, the projects for this course. So I wanted to hear from you. What kind of assignments and projects do you usually carry out for this course?
The assignments, you give the students certain questions to go and work on.
Okay.
They go and read on themselves, and then you give them the books that they need to go and read, to find out at least to, they have discussions among themselves. That's an assignment.
Okay.
Yeah. Then you give them questions to go and work on, so that they can give back to you. You also ask them if there is any discussion that you can have with them where they have difficulties on the subject.
So here, list those particular items that you have indicated, how they are going to assess them. So you're going to give them some self-reflection questions. You're going to have them participate in some discussions which you're going to grade. You're going to so indicate how the assessment approaches and projects you're going to give them here, right? And then here now you can give details. Like, for example, in topic 1, what assignment are they going to do? In topic 2, what assignment and what type? So you can list the type. Here you're giving the general outlook of the modalities, but here now you're giving the specifics for each topic. It's like a schedule that they will know. In topic 1, we are going to have questions. In topic 2, we are going to have a graded discussion topic. So here it is more detailed and specific. Here it is generally how the assignments are going, and any special consideration. For example, if they're going to be having an offline activity, for example, they're going to be going to the hospital and you're going to give them some tasks to undertake. So you can describe them here. Then here specifically, you can say in this topic, you're going to do this. In this topic, you're going to do this. So this is specific and this is general.
Hi.
Yes.
Should I come?
Okay. Then here you can give them the course schedule. The course schedule, mostly it's just what the topic entails. I put a link. So you're going to attach the course schedule. You see the course schedule shows weekly what the students are going to do. This is in terms of assessment, but this is in terms of also the detailed activity that the students, because you guys are doing blended learning. So the course schedule is more detailed in terms of other activities apart from just the assessments. What are those other activities that the students will be undertaking in this course? And the student support, of course, academic support. Here, put the information of the HOD, because the HOD provides the academic support. And of course, your contact, because you also provide pedagogical support. Technical support, this one, the eCampus will put the information here of the person who will be the technical support for your course. How to submit assignments, I think this needs to come up. I think it was wrongly positioned. So after the assessment methods, you can tell the students how they're going to submit the assignments. So here, mostly they will submit through the forums, through the submitted assignments, or some you will just be going visiting what they're doing and then assessing them. So you need to tell them how the assessment submission will be done and how the grading will be done. So once you've filled in all this information of your course, click Save and Return to Course. So you are expected to edit the course information from there. So you'll be expected to edit the course information before now you proceed to the topics. So just a recap of what I've said. So the first information you're going to edit is this course details and lecturer details. So come here, click Edit. In this case, it's MGS 800. Dr. Willis said that is surgical. Surgical what? Just remind me that again.
Surgical anatomy.
Surgical?
Anatomy.
Anatomy?
Surgical anatomy.
Okay. Then the details of the lecturer, Dr. Willis. Oyeko. Oyeko, sorry. And then the contact, your phone number, 07?
0720 299
299
505.
505. Then we can also put in your lecturer email.
Your email or willis@maseno.ac.ke.
Lecturer email. It's O Willis.
Yeah.
At Maseno.
At Maseno, yeah.
Like that. So once you put in that information like that, you need to click Save Changes. And you notice the changes have now been effected, right?
Yeah.
So for all of you, make sure you edit this section. After you've edited that section, come and edit the course information. Here, click Edit Settings. You edit the course information. Once you've edited the course information, click Save and Return to Course. And as I've indicated, the course information, mostly you'll find it from the course outline. So once you've done that, now we come to topic 1. Dr. Willis, your topic 1 is, which is your topic 1? What is the title of your first topic?
Bony pelvis.
What?
Pelvic bones, bony pelvis.
Bone?
Bony pelvis.
Bony pelvis. So that is the topic 1, right? Notice, so you edit the topic title for each of the topics. So for topic 1, yours is, I hope I've put it right. Bonnie is double N.
No, NY, 1 N.
Just 1 N, okay? Like that. So once you edit the topic, like for now you're working on topic 1, you edit the topic title for topic 1. Now you need to edit this information for the topic. So this is specifically for topic 1. So for you to edit this information, you come and click Edit Settings. Once you click on the Edit Settings, now you can start editing these sections of your course. So the topic is bony pelvis. Then put the introduction. In this topic, you put a small introduction to the learners about what that particular topic entails. Then you come to the learning outcomes. So upon completion of this topic, because we are now at the topic level, remember someone asked yesterday, are we going to put learning outcomes for each topic? Yes. So for each topic, you need to insert the learning outcomes. The learner will be able to describe, explain, all the learning outcomes you need to place them there, explain and all that. So once you've stated the learning outcomes,
like here we will have describe anatomy of the pelvic bones, differentiate between male and female pelvis, explain the possible applied and clinical anatomy of the bony pelvis. So that's these are the learning outcomes.
Yeah, so those are the learning outcomes for this topic. So you need to state them here. So once you've done that, come to the learning activities. So here in the learning activities, so you can describe the learning activities. Like activity number 1 will be a reading activity, okay? Maybe you'll give them some notes to read. Then number 2, you may give them a discussion topic to attempt in the discussion forum. So here you list the activities that you want the students to do in this topic. Okay, so once you've done that, here you tell us how you're going to assess the learners in this topic. If you've given them a discussion activity, in the assignment you'll tell them your participation in the discussion will be graded, or maybe you're going to give them some work to do and then to submit it for grading. So you'll indicate that here, how you're going to assess that particular learning. Remember yesterday we were told the constructive alignment. Your learning outcomes, your learning activities, and learning and assessment. So there should be a clear link. So for the outcomes that you have given them, if you tell them to describe anatomy of this and that, you need them to give them a learning activity to satisfy that learning outcome. And then you tell us, how are you going to assess the learners that they have been able to actualize that learning outcome? So here you can give them some assignment of some sort to be able to test their understanding of the concepts that you have taught. So once you've put in the learning outcomes, the learning activities, and the assignment for this topic, you scroll down and click Save and Return to Course. So you notice the information that you are editing will be listed. So this is what is expected of you to edit. Oh, sorry, when I was on. This is what is expected of you. Edit the information for each topic. Once you've done that, you can now attach your notes for the topic 1. So Dr. Willis, you will come to add resource here, then click File. Now we are going to be attaching our notes. So this is topic 1 notes. Select the notes. I know they are somewhere on your computer, so select them. Click Upload this file. And then save and return to course. So what you will have done is you will have edited the information for the learners, the instructions, the learning outcomes, learning activities, and you've put in the assignment, and you will have attached the notes for that particular topic. Once you're done with this topic, come to topic 2. Your topic 2 is, put the title.
Okay. My topic 2, that is pelvic diaphragm and perineum.
Okay, that's one I will not even type. Yeah, but you're going to edit the topic 2 title there. Then come here, edit the instructions for topic 2. Put the learning outcomes. Put the learning outcomes, learning activities, assignments for topic 2. Click save and return to course. So once you have done with editing that information, come and attach the notes for topic 2. So this is what you're going to do for all the topics, from the first topic, topic 1, all the way to the last topic. I'm assuming maybe you have about 10 topics because I created sections for 10 topics. Right?
Yeah.
But yes, so that is what is expected of you as you're editing your course. And that is what we need to start as from today. So I'll just do a recap of what we've said. When you come to your course, go to the dashboard, click on the course you are developing, ensure that you turn editing on. After you turn editing on and the course is in editing mode, begin to edit the sections of your course, step by step, all the way from the course information all the way to the last topic, as you attach the notes for that specific topic. After you're done, come back here, click turn editing off. Now our course is now in view mode, and you can see your changes will be reflected, including the notes that you have attached. So that is what is expected of us as we begin developing our online course. So at that particular point, I will take questions from the team.
Thank you for the presentation. I noticed that in the dashboard,
yes,
the sections for course people are still empty, like mine.
Yours are still, I didn't quite get that. Yours.
Oh, I presume that the HOD has not yet shared the topics, which each of us is. You know, the course is one, as we had indicated earlier. For example,
okay,
MCS 406, say it is one course being delivered by several people. So you had said initially that you will divide it into sections so that each person is doing their section.
Okay, which course was that? Let me get that clearly. Which course was that?
That is obstetrics and gynecology.
Okay, I already did that, by the way, for that course. Just have a look at it again.
Okay, let me try to look at it.
Sorry, I haven't uploaded it. Oh, you're right. You're right. I haven't uploaded it.
Not been uploaded because both past, in progress, and in future is still blank.
Yeah, you're right. The Department of Gynecology, I haven't uploaded that. The HOD sent the list with the various sections, and you are two of you who are developing it, right?
Yes, there were two.
Yeah, so I'm going to upload it. You're going to get it on your dashboard by close of business today.
Okay, that's fine.
Yes, you'll get it on your dashboard. Professor Apollo is asking, where do I find courses being taught now? So Professor Apollo, for you to access the courses that are being taught right now, are you already logged in to the e-learning portal?
I'm here.
Okay, so when you're logged into the e-learning portal, you go to your dashboard. Let me just share the screen so that we can be on the same page. So you see where your name is appearing here on the top right corner? The window is sharing. Here where your name is appearing on the top right corner, you click on where your name is appearing and click dashboard.
That's fine. Let's just go to the dashboard.
Yeah. So in the dashboard, what are you able to see?
Just bring it on. I'm not seeing it yet.
Okay, I'm on my dashboard. Let me just go to my dashboard. Let me stop sharing screen first. So you should be able to, this is what you're seeing on screen is my dashboard, but yours should be different. These are the courses on my dashboard, but for you should be seeing the courses you're developing. Are you able to see any course that you're developing?
No, my question is this, You see you have in progress, and you said those are programs that are being developed right now.
Yes.
And future are those that will be developed in future or being developed for future.
Yes.
And then past courses, which were taught in the past. So my question is, where do you find courses that are being taught now?
Oh, I'm actually looking at your profile, and it's like for you, your courses have not been added. Your department, which is your department?
Pharmacology.
Gynecology.
Pharmacology.
Pharmacology. Okay, so let me confirm whether I have received the allocation for pharmacology. I think pharmacology is one of the departments I have not yet received. I have to check. I'm sorry, before the HOD jumps on me. Let me just check pharmacology. Yes, I have received your allocation. So I'll enroll you. Yeah, you are Dr. Molly, Dr. Mary Anyango. But I can't see your name on the pharmacology list. I see Dr. Molly is doing MBS 206, MSc 300, Dr. Mary Onyango, then MSc 400, Dr. Molly Elsa Okoth, and Dr. Mary Onyango, and then Dr. Mary Onyango is also doing clinical pharmacology. I can't see your name on the allocation. I don't know whether the HOD didn't give me the complete, because he gave me 5 courses, and that's what I've put up. So, yeah, I may need clarification from.
So if I wanted to get one, where would it be, in progress or future, or where would it be?
In progress. It's going to be in progress.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay. So as soon as I'll confirm, because the allocation I received didn't have your name, but I'll confirm with the HOD.
All right.
Dr. Kennedy, you're saying there was a template that has been shared. Are the editing to be done live on the dashboard, or they will be sent to you to upload? Dr. Kennedy, everybody is uploading their own course live on the system, okay? That is why we are doing this session of training, so that we can learn how to do it when we are online. Everyone takes responsibility to upload their own courses. Then the curriculum is the course Bible. The university also has examination assessment protocols with timelines on when this is to be done. How is this to be married with topic assessments almost weekly? I remember yesterday we were told that we are going to be doing formative assessment. So you can look at the examination schedule, the assessment schedule, and see how you can spread it across the topics. Can we access the platform from any browser and any device, e.g. mobile? Dr. Stephen is asking that. Yes, you are able to do that. You can access it even from your mobile phone. We have made it responsive to all devices, including mobile phones. Okay, so Dr. Kennedy Omar, I shared a course allocation from Department of Family Medicine. Nothing is uploaded yet. Yes, actually Family Medicine is one of the departments I have not received the allocation from, that's why I have not acted on it. So Dr. Kennedy, I'm sharing my email because I realized people were sending it to the email ecampus@maseno.ac.ke. I do not have the access to that email. So kindly send it to my personal email, that is bmahaya@maseno.ac.ke. I have posted it there on the chat, bmahaya@maseno.ac.ke. Will it be possible for individual lecturers to change their email addresses once enrolled? Yes, it is very much possible, Dr. Stephen. So what we said, if you want to change the information that is on the portal, click on, you can view the screen. I'm just going through the process again. You click on where your name appears on the top right corner, and then select Preferences. So under Preferences, you have the option of Edit Profile. So here you can change your name, your email, because the system will be generating quite a number of emails and it might flood your email. So it is good that you change your email address from there. Once you make the changes, scroll down and click Update Profile. Yes, so that is how you will be able to edit your details. And not only your email, but all the other details. Yes, Professor Magak, you're saying, hello, Barbara, how are you? You can ask your question, please. Okay, any more questions? So in terms of allocation, if you had sent it to ecampus.maseno.ac.ke, I do not have access to it. So for family medicine, kindly send to my email, personal email, bmahaya@maseno.ac.ke. And I may also apologize. I realize that emails were being sent to spam. So quite a number of you sent the emails, and then I realized that they were going to spam mail. So I was able to retrieve them. Yes. Any more questions?
Say that email again.
I have posted it again. It's bmahaya@maseno.ac.ke. Just check on the chat.
Okay, all right.
Please notice that for physiology, the undergraduate course are shared. 3 of us teach them, each of them. So Professor Magak, where more than one person is teaching the course, please indicate in the template. Let me just share the template again for us to have a look at it. So I'll share the one that was shared to me by, yeah, so this one is for the Department of Pharmacology. So as indicated, as this is for Department of Pharmacology. So like this one, Clinical Pharmacology 2, which is taught by Dr. Molly and Dr. Mary. Please indicate, put the 2 names or 3 names in the course which is taught by more than one person, so that we can ensure that all the 3 or 2 people are enrolled in the course. So any more questions? So can we conclude it at that for today? Angela, karibu sana. Okay. Can students access the e-library? That is a question by Dr. Guer. Yes, they can. All the students can access the e-library. So I'll ensure also all the lecturers are able to access, because I know for those whose accounts have been created today, recently I have not been enrolling into the e-library, but I'll do that by close of business today. So Angela, you can pick it up from there.
So we are done for today?
Yes, we are done for today. I'll share the recording for the session after we close today.
Okay, so thanks a lot, Barbara. You've been quite clear. I think what I would want to review is just your availability for those who want one-on-one consultation. So we had agreed on some Mondays and on some Wednesdays. And just to make it clear once more, I know it is on the 5th floor, our school boardroom, but is it both days? Can we access you Monday and Wednesday? And is this 8 to 10 or 7 to 10?
Okay, so I wanted to ask whether it's possible, whether you guys can come to 10th floor, our office, because I'm there with my colleague Sally and Beatrice. So we will be responsible for providing the personal. So instead of, we will be available for both days. Let me confirm that. From that time we agreed, 7 all the way to 10. And can we be having it at 10th floor, so that we walk in at 10th floor and come to my desk or Betty's desk or Beatrice's desk or Sally's desk? So let's make it at 10th floor, please.
So either yourself, Sally, or Betty?
Or Beatrice, yes. We'll be the 3 of us.
Excellent. I hope everybody has heard. So I think that's my only comment.
Okay.
And then I would ask that, because we have quite a number of new enrollees into the system, that you just share the OBS link again. I think we need that for tomorrow.
Okay, let me do that. Let me just share it right now.
Yes.
So the link is here, and I also shared a video on how to go about it in terms of installation. So I'll share the video again on the WhatsApp group. Unfortunately, today I forgot my phone at home. So I know those who are trying to get in touch with me through WhatsApp or call may have gotten my daughter saying, "Hello, mommy, ameacha simu." But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Adoka. Adoka is saying it's getting better and better. We thank God that it's getting better and better, and we're only going to get better to the best. Thank you. So we catch up tomorrow?
Yes, please.
Okay, thank you so much. Let me end the session.
Yes.